want to submit your character to be in some of these videos, make sure you tune in to the end of the video. And make sure to like the video before we get started. Last week, the Houston Texans got into an intense shootout versus the Los Angeles Chargers. Quarterback Tremon Shady ended up throwing for over 400 yards in the matchup. Houston ended up winning the football game 49-42, and the Texans offense received a lot of praise from the media about how high scoring they are. It seems like Tremon Shady and his teammates can just score at will, but some people in the NFL don't feel the same way. This upcoming week, the Texans play against the San Francisco 49ers, and they have an elite secondary led by safety Xavier West. Xavier West was questioned about the Houston Texans offense during press conferences this week. His response was, they haven't seen a secondary like us yet, which is not exactly false. The 49ers are definitely the best secondary that they will face, so I can't wait to see how the Houston Texans will respond against this elite secondary. But enough with all the pregame hype, let's go to Houston. On the first play of the game, Tremon Shady was sacked, so it would be 2nd down and 18. Shady would end up showing his elite anticipatory skills by throwing his back shoulder curl route to Chris Ferguson. Chris Ferguson has 2,000 receiving yards and 20 touchdowns this season. Pretty impressive by a wide receiver. He was first team All-Pro this year. On 3rd down and 5, Tremon Shady would find his man Calvin Dotson on the slant, wide open. He would end up getting smacked at the end of the play though, but he got 16 yards on the play. Calvin Dotson is a first-round pick out of Penn State. Now on 3rd down and 10, Tremon Shady would drop back, see that they are playing zone, decided to throw the corner route to Dotson for another first down, 18 yards on the play. Tremon Shady's applying a little bit of pressure on this elite secondary so far. Less than 3:20 left to go in the first quarter. They would send Jake Charles in motion. Shady would drop back, start scrambling, trying to find somebody. Would throw the ball to Brent Roberts right here. Big time game for Brent Roberts. Brent Roberts was a 3rd round pick, but he's making big time impact plays week in and week out for this football team. On 1st down and 10, Shady would send Charles in motion. Shady would drop back, no pressure. Those are the Calvin Dotson, absolutely strapped on that play. That secondary is balling out. The Texans receivers got absolutely no separation on that play. Hopefully a better result here on 2nd down and 10. Shady will end up dropping back, throw it on the bubble screen to Brent Roberts. Really nothing on that play, only 3 yards. 49ers defense is definitely tightening up in the red zone. If the 49ers could hold the Texans to 3 on this drive, it would be extremely successful. 3rd down and 7, Shady making audibles at the line of scrimmage. Shady will actually have Dotson wide open. He would throw it to Roberts, only get 3 on the play. It would be 4th down and 3. Big time stop for the Niners defense, because they would end up scoring as soon as they got the ball back. Texans would be down 7-3 right now with 6 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Play action, Shady would throw the ball to Dot, got smacked. One more play before the half though. Shady would drop back, no pressure, would throw the ball to Dotson on the sideline. Okay, 16-yard reception right before the end of the first quarter. Hopefully that'll get the Texans offense a little bit more juice. Battle between the wide receivers of the Houston Texans and the DBs for the San Francisco 49ers is box office. Talented wide receivers, talented safeties, talented tight ends all over the football field. On 2nd down and 10, the Texans would decide to hand the ball off to Jake Charles. He would find a lane, got stopped short right at the 1st down marker, 3rd down and inches. They would end up converting on that 3rd down and inches, getting the 1st down. Ran back-to-back plays. Tremon Shady decided to make an audible at the line of scrimmage for play action. Great job of staying patient, throwing the ball to Brent Roberts here for a 1st down, 14-yard gain. And Tremon Shady delivered that ball accurately with a guy bearing down right in his face. The 49ers decided to play 2-man, put a linebacker one-on-one with Brent Roberts, and Brent Roberts is going to cook a linebacker every single time. The man runs a 4-3. Now, it would be 2nd down and 5. With 3:44 left to go in the 3rd quarter, Tremon Shady would come off with the play action. Great coverage downfield by the 49ers. He would have to dump it off to Jake Charles, who only got 1 yard on that play. Now it would be 3rd down and 4. The Texans would need to convert this. Great play called by the Texans offensive coordinator to run 3 slants, because Dodd would be wide open. Got smacked right there, but he got 16 yards. But Jake Charles, a running back, would walk in untouched for a 2-yard touchdown. Great way for the Texans to respond and put some points on the board. But the 49ers responded when it was their turn, and now the score is 14-10. Shady would see Xavier West creep into the line of scrimmage, so he would make an audible at the line of scrimmage, goes deep for Brent Roberts. Brent Roberts catches the ball. So disrespectful to put a linebacker on him. He gonna bake him every single time. And that's exactly what happened right there. They put a linebacker one-on-one with Brent Roberts, only had single high safety, And Tremon Shady put the ball in a perfect spot that the safety couldn't even get to. Just a bad defensive call right there by the San Francisco 49ers. Never leave a middle linebacker one-on-one with a player that runs a 4-3-40. It's just not a good idea. And Shady knew the coverage pre-snap, saw that the safety was blitzing, decided to drop back and let the ball go. Because he knew in a one-on-one situation, no linebacker is running with Brent Roberts. The offensive line held up as well too. He had endless time to get his feet gathered and throw a perfect dime. Now, can the Texans get a stop on defense and get a ball back? Apparently not, because the 49ers ended up scoring. The score would be 21-17 with 41 seconds left to go in the half. Shady would end up making an audible at the line of scrimmage, try to throw the ball to Brent Roberts on the slant right here, but the linebacker smacked him and made him drop the football. Now on 3rd down and 15, the 49ers will only rush 3. The Texans would try to run 4 verts, and no sir. The 49ers had excellent coverage on the back end and forced Tremon Shady to hold on to the football for too long. The 49ers would get the ball back at the start of the 3rd quarter. They would score a touchdown, so they would be up 28-17. Shady couldn't find anybody on this play, so he would just need to throw the ball away. The 49ers are definitely confusing Tremon Shady right now by rushing 3. Nobody seems to be open. Tremon Shady makes a terrible decision and throws an interception to Bailey. The 49ers would capitalize off that turnover, score a touchdown, be up 35-17 right now. Shady needs to will his team back right now. Throws a great out route right here to Ferguson, and that is not an easy throw to make. Make no mistake about it. The 49ers be playing soft coverage right here. Another out route to Ferguson. He'd be open for a 6-yard gain. On 2nd down and 10, Shady does a great job of looking off the safety, puts the ball right on the money to Chris Ferguson, streaking down the sideline for a 50-yard gain. Xavier West was way too focused on the eyes of Tremon Shady. He looked him off and threw a dart to the other side of the football field. This has not been Tremon Shady's best game, but he is making big time throws like this one right here. I want y'all to see how Tremon Shady uses his eyes. Look to the left, throws a dart to the right side of the football field, making big time plays. On 1st down and 10, the 49ers would end up rushing 3. Tremon Shady couldn't find anybody open, would end up getting sacked. It seems like every single time the 49ers end up rushing 3, Tremon Shady struggles. He needs to fix that if he wants to take his game to the next level. 3rd down and 22, the Texans pick up the blitz, throws the ball right on the money to Dobb, but he ends up dropping it. That was a chance to make a big time play, bro. You gotta catch that. 4th down and 22 though, Shady delivers the ball right down the middle of the field to Brent Roberts for a 23-yard touchdown. Big time play by the tight end, keeping him in the game right now. If y'all noticed on the play though, the 49ers rushed 4 guys. When they rush 4 guys, Tremon Shady eats. But the 49ers just scored once again, up 42-24. Shady getting desperate right now. See, time is winding down. Xavier West makes a great play on the tight end Brent Roberts. They're down 17 right now, so they need to score if they want to have some type of chance of winning this game. Shady tries to get greedy on this play, throws it in a double coverage, and the safety, Heath McCutcheon, a rookie out of Nebraska, makes a big time play. And with that interception, the 49ers defense showed up in this ball game. Their defense and secondary in general showed up, showed out, proved that they are the best secondary that the Houston Texans have seen so far this year. The Texans definitely struggled on offense. Tremon Shady made a lot of boneheaded decisions. He still made plays here and there, but when the 49ers rushed 3 defensive linemen against him, it seemed like he had no idea where to go with the football. Tremon Shady definitely needs to get this straightened up, because a lot of NFL teams saw this film and they're going to try to do the same exact thing against him. Great job by the San Francisco 49ers of absolutely dominating the Houston Texans, putting up 49 points against them and only allowing them to score 24 points. That's pretty impressive. The Texans defense is looking a little suspect though. 40 plus points in back-to-back weeks. Gave up 492 yards of total offense this game. Basically got ran off the field. And this was not Tremon Shady's best game. 19 for 32, 59% completion percentage, 325. Yeah, that's good, but 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Didn't really have much of a run game, but Brent Roberts was dominant. 6 catches for 144, 24 yards per catch as a tight end. That's special right there. Chris Ferguson had a decent game. Calvin Dawson had a decent game. But this was a team loss. Tremon Shady couldn't get anything going on offense, and the defense couldn't stop a nosebleed. The Texans definitely need to get it together if they want to make any type of noise in the NFL playoffs. But anyways, it's Reezy here with the Reason Sports Network. Make sure y'all like this video. Make sure y'all comment anything, an emoji on this video. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, and make sure you click on the post notification bell too. It's a lot more content coming. You can be a character in the Reason Sports Network universe. We make content for high school, college, and the pros. You can submit a form. The link will be in the description. However, if you sign up with Patreon, you'll have a lot more customization and control over your character. The link will be in the description. If you want to see the #1 middle linebacker in the NFL ball out after he got into a little bit of controversy, then click this video right here. Or you can see every single Tremon Shady video if you click on the playlist above.